Happy holidays. Everyone, welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range. Oubre on the wing. The three from Holmgren. Drills it from deep. And coming into this game, Graham, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
For three, George buries it from three.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And he makes it.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His scoring average of 33 a game is extremely valuable to this team. And stolen by Holmgren.
And so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Can they get it? Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
It's good.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Harrington. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Left side, Giddey. George for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, Would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too. Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
Exploding to the cup. That's the bursting power of Giannis.
And George with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Wallace. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Up again. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Walsh. And it's Giddey with a rebound. To the inside. Harrington with a rebound.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And Oubre gets it to go.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Brooks. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector. He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Walsh. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Harrington. Drops in the 3. Harrington's got 9 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
No. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back over to you, BA.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 5. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Well, that's the touch of Giannis. We've seen it improve so much over his career.
George outside. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
3.
George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Launches a 3. George, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. The D lagging on the break, and he makes them pay full price.
George's shot is off. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wallace pulls it in.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks.
Team foul.
That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Brandon Clark.
It's a one-on-one situation. To the wing on the left. Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Pass to Walsh. Outside for Brooks. Gets the 3 to fall. Brooks has got 6 points.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And here's Oubre from the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. No good. It's George on the wing. 21 points in the game. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Defensive foul.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Now here's George. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. His scoring average of 33 a game is extremely valuable to this team. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And stolen by Clark. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You'll love to see it.
Tipped. Stolen by Giddey. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Clock at 6. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Wallace outside. For 3, James knocks down the triple.
3 points.
James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Harrington. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Walsh. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Walsh has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Stolen by Mitchell. And James launches it from deep. Pass to Clark. Shoots from the baseline. And that one's long.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 14. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Left side, Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Clark. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Driving inside. There's the steal. Here's Clark. Oh, ripped away. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Clark grabs the board. James outside. Clark. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Plenty of space. That's short off the rim.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Substitution on the court.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pure from three-point range. George has got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head. Whoa!
Oh!
Sweet move.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Wallace misses. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Personal foul.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Guys?
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Holmgren, left side. Pass to George. And it's Holmgren missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Here's Walsh. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Walsh has got 9 points.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
George sets a screen. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Giddey. Giannis with the rebound. It's hauled in by Oubre. Here's Wallace. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 11.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Down low. Out to Oubre. From deep, Giddey. He buries it from three. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Here's George. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. He's all alone. And finished off by Brooks.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Antetokounmpo with it. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes.
Wow!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And here's the fast break. For 3, George. No go for him there. 9 for 15 now. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Giddey. Wallace, right side. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. And here they come. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Antetokounmpo with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in.
An outstanding defense from Holmgren. I like watching him use his length on this end.
With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Pass to Brooks. Back to Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The shot's good.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Oubre on the wing. Screen by Holmgren. Launches it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
George outside. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Here's Giddey. Outside Oubre. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
2 minutes.
George for 3. The putback. Out to Oubre. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Walsh. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Pass to Walsh. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. And here's Alexander Walker. Watch by Wallace. Brooks from outside. It's good from beyond the arc. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now Antetokounmpo. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how